That's the person who's gained knowledge. You gain knowledge through suffering. And on the other end of suffering is a world that very few have ever seen. It's a beautiful world because that's where you find yourself.
Hey guys, made it to Vegas. Here at the Dragon's Lair right now, getting my last depletion workout in, followed by some fascia work with Miguel, who owns the torture room. The guy's a miracle worker when it comes to the body, bringing out the lines, loosening everything up, getting some finishing details in, as well as training chest and arms. I'm gonna take you guys through that, and we're gonna have a blast here at the Dragon's Lair. So training chest and arms, one of my favorite workouts, definitely a vanity workout, but I like to get that as my last workout in because I know that there's very low risk for injury. It's gonna stretch things out a little bit more. It's gonna allow me to pump my chest and my arms full of blood. I like starting off with some flies. If the cables aren't available, I'll start on a machine. Usually a machine fly is gonna allow me to open everything up and really get a squeeze at the end. I'll do a couple different variations of flies. And we'll move to some chest presses. My favorite machines are going to be either Arsenal or Hammer Strength if they're available. So we'll move to some upright chest presses.
Shaky.
And then we'll move on to arms. With arms, I like to start with my biceps, so we'll start with some curls, usually alternating curls. We'll do some doubles and then some drop sets with that, followed by some hammer curls. Usually then I'll move to some tricep push downs and finish it out with some other variation of triceps, whether it's rope or single arm cables. One of the biggest things that I notice when I get around shows is that my energy might be down, but my excitement for shows is at an all-time high. I'm very excited to get to the show. The hard work is done at this point. I'm no longer looking at 100 or 200 hours of cardio left in my prep. I'm looking at maybe an hour left. So as I get to these workouts, for me it's very exciting because I know it's the home stretch. I know that I've done everything that I can do, and now it's just a thing of walking out the last days of my prep, staying on top of my sleep, staying on... Or what are the biggest mistakes you see people making?
Stress.
Stress? Okay.
Just fucking chill out. I mean, the work has been done, right?
Oh, for sure.
How many weeks have you been prepping for this moment?
Too many since Arnold, yeah.
And then you get to that week, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we think of every type of variable.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is going wrong, and this is happening. It's just... Like, you look fantastic right now, right?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The process has already been done.
Yeah.
You're still in that kind of last phase, and that's why people start being like, and I can't talk the same thing to these people. They're like, oh my God,
yeah.
I don't look good. And then you look at a mirror and it's like, okay, I like this mirror. And then 2 minutes later, you stand somewhere else and say, oh my God.
Yeah.
You just have to relax and know that you know what you look like this morning when you woke up.
Totally.
And you kind of fucked up that much. You've stayed on your diet and stuff. I'm just speculating, you know.
Yeah.
But again, it's just enjoy more than anything else the process, because a lot of people go through this so fast and come fucking Monday or Sunday and they've had pancakes and steak. It's like, oh shit, I didn't have the chance to enjoy myself up there.
Totally, totally.
And that's the biggest thing I kind of give my own advice to in 2018 when I done my last show was, all right, this show, the first show ever, I'm gonna fucking enjoy this.
Yeah.
I did, and I was the best look I ever had. I beat the competitors that everybody said were going to beat me, and I was able to sit back after the show and go, holy shit, I was there. I remember walking on stage, I remember hitting my shots, I remember the crowd, I remember all these little small things that just kind of turned into dust, you know, and that's kind of it.
That's cool, fair enough. Understandable. Well, thank you, I appreciate it.
Give me a hug.
Yeah, favorite part of this week is the fact that I know that all the hard work's done. Everything that I've done has led up to this point, so nothing extreme has to happen now. The biggest thing I see other people doing in these weeks where people go wrong is they try to implement voodoo. They do crazy things with water, with their sodium, or with whatever protocol they have. But for me, my peak weeks are generally pretty consistent. So I cruise into it, get everything done that I can, listen to my coach, get my food in, sleep, and then cruise into the show, get my tan, make sure my skin prep's been done. I usually start prepping my skin at 8 weeks out. So exfoliating twice a day, and I use liquid sun rays, so I do have skin prep kits from them that have special pH balancing products, just so the pH of my skin does take to the skin, that I don't turn green or some funky hue of color. But yeah, very excited.
Yo, what's up? What a magic happens, yo.
I started to kink my neck the other day. I don't know what I did, and I was like, no. Like, not peak week, but it's like I can get to there and I'm fine. It's just kind of like catches right there.
Yeah.
So I had my back like dug out under there.
Okay.
And kind of helped a little bit, but I was like, I just got to get to Miguel.
Let's see how your physique looks like. Hit your relaxed pose and things like that. Just transition all your poses going all the way around. I can see how you're looking. So, okay. Look at all that detail on that back. That's insane. That's insane. Good, good, good. Yeah, because we don't want to put too much trauma on the muscle.
Yeah.
Since you're in peak week, we don't want no water to hold. So we'll start with the legs.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do a little bit of stomach.
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
So knowing it's peak week, you know, the only thing we're gonna do is fascia release. Try to bring out some more detail in the quads, the stomach, and the back. Take care of that little kink on the back that's leading up to the neck. So Nothing that's too traumatic for the muscle. We just want to do that fast release so that water can just really exit the body real easy.
So what's the story? How'd you end up in Vegas?
Ooh, that's the story right there. I got invited to come here by Flex to work on him and some of his friends, and he gave me 2 invites to come here to the Dragon's Lair. And after that second invite, he asked if I would move the torture room into the Dragon's Lair. So I was a little bit shocked, didn't know if I should say yes. After talking to like Missy Truscott and some other great friends, I was like, dude, I'm never gonna have this opportunity again. So I said yes, and I love it here in Vegas.
So Miguel was up in Washington. That's where he originally started.
Yes, yes. The torture room started in Eastern Washington.
When did you two meet?
This year, because of Missy.
Yeah, because
All roads lead to Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Missy's pretty amazing. Missy Truscott has helped the torture room grow so much.
Good vibes attract good vibes.
So how'd you get into this line of work?
An ex-girlfriend told me I'd be good at it.
Foot massage on the first date?
Exactly. So, I was a corrections officer before this. Worked in a jail, so very stressful job. And she was like, why don't you do something less stressful, like be a massage therapist? Not knowing my future is going to be massaging IFBB pros.
And future ones.
And future ones.
Hey.
How are you feeling, Brooke? Going into the show. How you feeling?
Stoked. Can't wait. I don't get nervous for things. Like,
No?
no. I don't really get stressed or nervous by very many things. She's like right next to my hotel. So I'm at the host hotel.
This right here is a soft tissue tool here. So it's totally different than the Graston tools, which puts a lot of trauma to the muscle. This is strictly for fascia. This is stone, very light. So it's very good to just break down those fascial fibers and really help bring out that detail. So there'll be no bruising. Very superficial work, and we'll see these legs here when we're done with the treatment, how they're just gonna pop so much more. Now, what I'm looking for here when I'm working on her, especially getting the separation of each quad, is I'm looking for the grittiness. That's how you know the fascial fibers are getting too stuck together, and it's not going to display good muscle tone. So it's a very gritty feeling, and we're trying to smooth all that out. So it's a very different feeling than like muscle knots. So because this is all just connective tissue. Yeah, everything right now, we got all that to pop in real good. Just a whole lot more. When you carb up, all that detail is just gonna pop up even more. Scraping on the abs all the way through, those are gonna pop really nice too. So.